gave her the opportunity to do this on her own, and we multiple times, and it just, man.
Your Honor, I'm here on Jennifer Gonzalez.
Come up, Miss Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna need your help on this. Come up. Please.
Your Honor, so the state has filed a motion to revoke community supervision on Ms. Gonzalez. I just spoke to Ms. Gonzalez about each of these, and so I'd like to be able to respond to them before the court if possible.
Sure.
Well, I would ask them to start with their motion though, actually.
So here's the deal.
Yes, Your Honor.
I have a lot of history with Miss Gonzalez, a ton of history. You don't know about with her testing positive for alcohol.
All right, hold up. Did you catch that laundry list of positive drug tests? Alcohol, meth, cocaine, opiates, THC. This isn't just a slip-up, it's a recurring pattern. From a legal perspective, multiple violations like these really stack the deck against probation leniency. Question for you, how much time and chance is too much before the court decides treatment is non-negotiable? Drop your thoughts below.
You know, pills, meth, cocaine, alcohol, and it's literally been over and over, and it's been over. And now while she's on this probation, she tests positive for meth.
The night she tested positive for amphetamines, meth, and opiates, and on the March 5th, she tested positive for THC. She's also had skips on her device, 12 in February, 5 in January, 8 in December.
So I really think, and I warned her at the outset when she got on the probation that it was a problem.
Now here's a crucial moment. The judge is debating jail-based treatment versus a facility. This choice isn't just about where treatment happened. It impacts access to resources, security, and a person's ability to stabilize. Think about it. Would jail-based rehab be effective or just punitive? Would you support alternative treatment facilities over incarceration in cases like this?
That I was going to put her in treatment. And I think that this is truly the only appropriate way to go forward, because we gave her the opportunity to do this on her own, and we multiple times, and it's just not happening.
I have signed up for treatment.
And I think that that's really the only appropriate course of action. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to amend your conditions to go into treatment. You know, I think that that's, you know, the evaluation is to do who.
Yes, go ahead, I'm sorry.
In terms of the treatment, Your Honor, is it that you are wanting it to be jail-based treatment, or could it be facility?
No, well, I used to use,
It's two ways. One, we're helping ourselves to Tascasita. It's a 36-month program based on how to respond.
Your Honor, I have my father at home by himself, Your Honor, who's, I have.
gave you the opportunity, ma'am.
May I speak to you
Not gonna-
openly? Just for a second, Your Honor?
No, I've heard it before. You've told it to me time and again, and I've heard it time and again. And I'm sorry, but, you know, we gave you the opportunity. You're testing positive for these.
Please. So, Your Honor, I think when I spoke to her before, the failed drug test was a test that I showed from last month for marijuana. And so her explanation for that, Your Honor, is that she has broken her arm in 2 different places and pain management issues. Until we were here now, I'm only hearing about these other things. The only reason I bring it up, Your Honor, is because if she is having some type of issue with substances, I support treatment. I just question whether the jail-based treatment is the only possible option. Like, could she go into custody and be transferred from there into a facility where she has to be inpatient for 120 days or however many days you're requiring? Does it just have to be who? I guess is what I'm asking.
Here's the thing. Every time and has deviated from it, we've paid for it dearly. They've either picked up a new DWI, you know, a felony, and I really take homage in the TRASs because I tell you, every time we deviate from it and I acquiesce to something that you guys want or defense wants, we pay for it dearly, and they end up in a worse position. And so that's why this has been an ongoing battle for 2 years. We've had an ongoing battle with Miss Gonzalez for 2 years where it's been nonstop testing for this or testing for that. And I can show you the proof. I've got the proof. And now while she's on bond, she picks up a felony PCS. She's testing positive for these things, you know?
I would just add the felony PCS was
I get it.
dismissed,
I get it.
It's my medication.
filed, so.
I understand. I get it.
Oof, the tension is thick here. You hear the judge say, "We gave you the opportunity," but the defendant's pleading about her father's care. This is a classic courtroom drama, balancing accountability versus compassion. Which side do you empathize with? Can the system handle both?
But I really want to do it with TRS. You know, I'm sorry, man, but that's what we're
I
going
can't
to do.
leave my father, sir.
These are things that you think about when you're out there in the free world. We gave you the opportunity, Miss Gonzalez. I'm not going to argue with you.
No, sir, I'm not trying to argue with you, sir. I don't think the drug tests you're not, Your Honor, I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to say you're not looking at it correctly, but maybe you're not remembering, sir. I haven't
So
done
maybe
it
she wants a
15 years.
motion, maybe she wants a hearing on revoking her probation.
Not revoking it.
So he's not.
Not revoking.
No,
You're just changing the conditions.
what I'm saying is, my drug tests, sir, those are my medications that you're calling out, sir. The Adderall.
Okay, stop.
Yes, ma'am.
Just, I'm sorry.
Please, sir. Please, sir.
I'm not going to argue. No, we tried this.
Can you please tell? His name is Steven. He's around the corner. That they're putting me in jail. How long am I going to be?
It's all up to you. If
Your Honor, I will
all
do
the treatment-
anything. I can't take my dad's not going to have anyone to help him, sir. If we
I'm not gonna
please
argue
look.
with you, ma'am.
No, sir, I'm not trying to argue.
Had the opportunity.
I haven't drank in 15 years,
Thank
Your
you, Your
Honor.
Honor.
You have to.
And you're doing a great job. And I wanted to just congratulate you. Just keep up the good work, you know? It goes along. Great job. You're doing good. You know, they're telling me that you've made it through IOP. You did it great. You're halfway through SOP. And you're doing great. You're participating. And that's all we're asking, you know, and you're doing a great job. And I wanted to just congratulate you. Just keep up the good work, you know? It goes a long way.
Use my IOP, but my two kids they got sick, so I have to just.
Say, I can't hear you.
Yeah, I was gonna finish my IOP, but my two kids they had sick. They got sick for the weather, so I have to work now Monday to Friday, Sunday. So yeah, pretty hard for me now. But I'm going to go and take my class.
You're doing great.
Okay, thank you.
Keep it up, you know? What else does he have after the SOP?
Let's see. The victim impact panel.
So after that, you only have one thing left. And if you need, because you're doing well, I'm okay if you want to, you know, report virtually. So you can let them know you can, you know, virtually report. You know, if it's easier for you, because you're doing well, we'll allow you to virtually report so you don't have to come to using Zoom. Do you know how to do that?
Yes, Your Honor.
So that should help you out a little bit as well, okay? I don't think that they can do that, the SOP through that. But once you're done with the SOP, then it's all downhill. Just don't use. That's all you got to do. Don't use, okay? All right, good job, Mrs. Tuck. All right. I can't tell you how many people we've had here that continue to take the pills, continue to take it because the tolerance builds up and you end up killing yourself because you put your lungs to sleep. Great to see you, Sonia. It's been a while. How are you? So we have Mr. Rooker.
So we have, done the paperwork for a deferred.
You have what?
We've done the paperwork for a deferred.
Okay. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Mom and Dad, you can come up. Or hold on. Hold on, guys. I don't know if it's ready. You okay?
It's for those supervisions.
For what?
Fernandez. gusto ko itong professional chief at his trying to the they have it as a way of he has a
Yeah?
Yes.
Whoa. Oh, this is the one that we took in yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Do you have the people we're bringing on this property? No. All right, come on up, guys. Thank you so much for coming, guys. You know, you're entering into a very serious agreement now, Mr. Rooker. And if you think
Here's a legal nugget for you. Deferred adjudication probation. It sounds like a get-out-of-jail-free card, but it's actually a trapdoor if you slip up. You lose major constitutional rights. No trial, no cross-examining witnesses, no appeal, all for 13 months of walking on eggshell. Would you take that deal or risk going to trial? Comment with your decision.
that the way that you've acted while you're on bond, it's gonna work like this while you're on probation, you're very mistaken. It's not going to. I'm telling you now, the agreement that you enter into, while it's great if you can complete it because you don't end up with a conviction, you give up nearly every right known to man by entering into this deferred. If you violate any condition, you were looking at an entire year in jail. So do you understand? So is he living with you guys now? Yeah. Because I can't do this alone. While he's been on bond, it's been a veritable nightmare, trying to even get him here. How are you going to be able to make this when you can't even make it to court?
So his situation has drastically changed. He has gone to inpatient rehab. He is currently in outpatient supportive treatment that he attends 3 times a week. He's been opioid free for 6 months now. He is working. He has his own vehicle, so things are very different. And he has moved back.
If I send him for a drug test now, what's going to happen?
I'm gonna show it for THC. Make sure.
Unacceptable. No means no. I'm going to tell you, I want to send him to TRAS today. If you test positive one more time for anything, you will be looking at an inpatient rehab facility in the jail. It's a minimum of 9 to 10 months. If you respond well to treatment, you could be in there for about 1.5 years. If you continue to use. And I don't care what it is, whether it's CBD, whether it's oil, whether it's a vape pen, whether it's pills, whether it's a joint, I don't care. No means no. Do you understand? Mind over matter is what it amounts to. I cannot comprehend how you can let this thing take a hold of you so much so it falls by the wayside. Mind over matter. That's what it's about. And if you ever have the feeling where I'm going to use, you either get in contact with us, you get in contact with probation, you get in if you use, it could very well cost you about 1.5 years of your life next time. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, he is receiving
Suboxone is only something to provoke, so you don't go through the madness of withdrawal.
He's consistently on through his outpatient treatment because his habit was so bad.
What was the drug of choice? Oxy?
Notice the judge setting curfew, banning old friends, and emphasizing trust building. This is Probation 101, not just punishment but reshaping lifestyle. But here's the kicker. Can restrictions like curfews and social bans actually help someone rebuild their life, or do they set them up for failure? What's your take on these strict conditions?
You know that all you need is the little amount of your pinky, and it covers you. I can't tell you how many people we've had here that continue to take the pills, continue to take it because the tolerance builds up and you end up killing yourself because you put your lungs to sleep. That's what you do. To mention, how are you It's expensive to even do this. How are you even getting the money to do it? Are you working?
Sorry.
What do you do?
Reception.
Did you graduate from high school?
Yes, sir.
He's living with you now?
Yeah.
Okay. While he's on probation, he must stay living with you guys. Okay. And I think that it's probably a good idea to have a curfew while he's on probation so that he's not out in the middle of the night. You are not allowed to hang out with any of your old friends. You know, you hang out with the wrong crowd, you're going to end up doing the same thing.
We currently have them on the curfew.
Now it'll be a part of the probation though, so that he has to adhere to it. And will adhere to we can make it a condition. Anything that you want, we can put it on there as well. So no weapons. If you know of a certain person that he's not supposed to hang around with, let us know. We can make that a part so he's not hanging around with these people. Can't go out at night. No going to any parties. No going to any bars. People who are either convicted felons or of a bad character. So I will let you guys get with Shatoria. You let us know, and then we can make it anything. What do you think is the appropriate time he should be home?
So we had them on, during the week, a 12 o'clock schedule,
At midnight?
yeah.
Oh, no.
That's only because.
Work.
He works.
Get off at 11.
So,
Houston Community College doesn't stay open until 11 o'clock.
but
So,
he has a
well, afterwards.
girlfriend. But girlfriend,
Yeah, but afterwards, like last week with the events, some days we'll stay after.
not often, but there are times where they have events, but typically the building.
You will have to show what the event is, the time that it ends, and then you get approval. But 10 o'clock is your curfew. I don't want you to at 10 o'clock. You take baby steps to earn trust. Trust isn't something that we just give to you. You have continually broken our trust. So I don't want you to do anything to drive you back into the old Mr. Rooker, because it's unacceptable. And the only thing we want is we don't want you to kill yourself. That's all we want. Everyone here, you have a lot to live for. Life is great. You know, the more money you have in life, the better life is. You get to buy nice things. You get to take nice vacations. You go on a cruise. You go, wherever it may be, Hawaii, wherever it may be. But that only happens with money. And you get money with education and with knowledge. Not agreement that you have worked out is a 13-month deferred. This is a type of probation that, like I said, if you complete successfully, you do not end up with a conviction on your record. But like I said, you give up the right to a trial, compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront, cross-examine your accusers, right to be arraigned. You give up the right to appeal. So once you enter into this agreement, you are stuck with this until you either complete it successfully or you violate. You violate this agreement, I'm going to issue a warrant. I'm going to put you in custody, bring you back out, and we're going to talk about what you did to violate. And if you could be looking at an entire year. Do you understand? For you to complete this successfully, you must do a TRAS. This is an evaluation to see what other conditions you may need. If they assess supportive outpatient treatment, if they assess inpatient treatment, I don't know. But you understand. No drugs, alcohol, random testing, $100 one-time donation to the family violence provider. You just do Houston Area Women's Center. No weapons.
And as we wrap up this segment, a reminder. Failing these conditions leads to immediate warrants and jail time. The stakes couldn't be higher. If you were in the defendant's shoes, would the fear of losing freedom keep you clean? Or would the pressure make it harder? Let me know how you'd handle this.
And no harassing, threatening, or abusive contact with Guajardo. Curfew 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. You must also do what's called the Batter's Intervention Prevention Program. This is an 18-week class that you must go once a week for 18 weeks. Do you understand? The worst possible thing you can do is just take off. That's an immediate warrant. We can always work through any problems. And it's never about the money. I don't care about the money. It's you doing what you're saying you're going to do, staying out of trouble, and be nice. It's not hard, especially with these probation officers. You go to a probation officer, you make your appointment at 3:30 in the afternoon, you go over there, they're already going to be